Have you ever stopped and asked yourself whether traveling after the age of 70 is still a good idea? On the surface, exploring new destinations, tasting different foods, and immersing yourself in unfamiliar cultures sounds like a dream come true. And for many people, that dream feels like something they've earned after decades of hard work. But here's the truth most seniors don't think about until they're already in the middle of it. Travel after 70 comes with risks that can turn what should be an exciting adventure into a stressful and sometimes even dangerous experience. As we grow older, both our bodies and our minds go through changes that affect how we handle long flights, unexpected situations, or even small inconveniences. What used to feel easy in our 40s or 50s may now be exhausting, unpredictable, or even risky. Some people assume they can keep up with the same pace they once did, but the reality is this. Once you're in your 70s, travel presents unique challenges that can turn a dream vacation into something you'd rather forget. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through 5 important reasons why traveling after 70 can be risky. From sudden health emergencies you didn't see coming, to financial pitfalls that can drain your savings before you even realize what happened. By the time we're done, you'll have a clear picture of the hidden challenges seniors face when traveling, and you'll know what steps you can take to protect yourself if you still decide to pack your bags. Stick with me until the very end, because reason number 5 is one that most seniors never think about, and yet it's one of the most common ways people lose money, time, and peace of mind while on the road. Number 1. Increased health risks and medical emergencies. One of the biggest concerns for seniors traveling after 70 is the higher risk of health problems suddenly appearing out of nowhere. As we age, conditions like heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, or respiratory issues become more unpredictable. At home, it's easy to see your doctor or get medical care quickly. But when you're traveling, especially overseas, finding the right treatment can be complicated, expensive, and delayed. A minor issue that could have been handled with a quick appointment at home might escalate into something serious, even life-threatening, when you're far away. Long flights increase the risk of blood clots. High altitudes put extra stress on the heart and lungs, and simple things like dehydration or heat exhaustion hit seniors much harder than they do younger travelers. Take James, for example, a 74-year-old who loved cruises. He thought a 2-week trip with his wife would be relaxing, but on the 4th day, he experienced severe the ship's medical staff he survived. But he later admitted that the ordeal could have been avoided if he had been more cautious before traveling. And then there's the issue of insurance. Many seniors assume their regular health coverage will work abroad. The shock comes when they realize it doesn't, and suddenly they're facing massive out-of-pocket bills for hospital visits, medications, or even emergency evacuation. That's why it's absolutely critical to get a full checkup before you travel, carry all necessary medications, and invest in comprehensive overlooked risk of travel after 70 is exposure to germs, viruses, and foodborne illnesses. Think about it. Airports, airplanes, buses, trains, and busy tourist attractions. These are all crowded places where bacteria and viruses thrive. For younger travelers, a cold or stomach bug might be a nuisance. For seniors, it can lead to serious complications or hospitalizations. Our immune systems naturally weaken with age, making recovery slower and complications more likely. Respiratory infections like the flu, pneumonia, or even a stubborn cold can escalate quickly. Airplanes, in particular, are tough environments. Hours of breathing recycled air in close quarters means you're exposed to germs your body may not have encountered before. Add to that the risks of food and water in unfamiliar places, and the danger multiplies. Something as simple as eating a salad washed in tap water could lead to days of illness. So what can you do? Take extra precautions. Wear a mask in crowded areas, wash your hands often, and always carry hand sanitizer. Stick to bottled or filtered water, avoid raw foods in unfamiliar destinations, and pack essential medications for stomach issues or respiratory infections. Preparation makes all the difference. Number 3. Travel fatigue and recovery challenges. Travel may look glamorous, but for seniors over 70, the physical demands are far greater than most expect. Long flights, early check-ins, changing time zones, and hours of walking can leave you drained. And unlike in your younger years, recovery takes much longer. Sleep disruption is a major issue. Sleeping in a noisy hotel, dealing with jet lag, or just adjusting to a new bed can make rest nearly impossible. And when you're tired, your immune system weakens, your focus declines, and your risk of illness or accidents increases dramatically. Richard, age 75, thought a 10-hour overseas trip with his wife would be the same kind of fun they'd had before retirement. But after one long flight and a 6-hour time difference, he was exhausted before the trip even started. He spent the vacation struggling to keep up, and then needed weeks to recover once he got home. If you decide to travel, plan wisely. Build in rest days, stay hydrated, don't overload your schedule, and allow time for naps. A vacation should leave you refreshed, not worn out. Number 4, higher risk of falls and injuries. Here's something many people don't think about. Traveling after 70 means a higher risk of falls. Our reflexes slow down, balance becomes less steady, and bone density decreases. A stumble at home might just be a bruise, but abroad it can lead to broken bones, surgeries, and months of recovery. Travel environments often add to the danger. Uneven sidewalks, poorly lit staircases, slippery cruise ship decks, or old historic sites with no accessibility. Fatigue, jet lag, and joint pain only increase the risk. Linda, a 78-year-old who dreamed of exploring Italy, learned this the hard way. She was healthy, active, and walked daily back home. But after navigating cobblestone streets and dimly lit alleys, she fell, broke her hip, and needed surgery. Her dream vacation turned into a nightmare she wished she had skipped. The takeaway? If you must travel, choose destinations with good accessibility, wear supportive footwear, and listen to your body. No trip is worth sacrificing your long-term independence. Number 5, travel insurance and financial risks. Now let's talk about something that goes beyond health, money. The financial risks of traveling after 70 can be devastating if you're not prepared. Many seniors assume they can rely on their regular insurance or savings, but medical emergencies, trip cancellations, and scams can drain accounts fast. Emergency medical evacuation alone can cost tens of thousands of dollars. Without the right insurance, you're on the hook for it all. Then there's the issue of trip cancellations. Plans made months in advance can suddenly be derailed by health changes, and most airlines and cruise lines don't offer refunds for last-minute changes. That's thousands of dollars lost. Scams are another danger. Seniors are often targeted by criminals who spot vulnerable travelers. From fake taxi services to fraudulent hotel bookings, scams can wipe out savings in the blink of an eye. George, 76, fell victim to an online vacation scam where the hotel he booked didn't exist. He ended up paying double just to find another place to stay. Protect yourself by always buying reputable insurance, booking with trusted companies, and staying cautious with your money. Final thoughts. So, should seniors stop traveling completely? Not necessarily, but the truth is that after 70, travel requires extra planning, more caution, and a different mindset than before. Instead of long-haul flights and exhausting schedules, consider shorter, safer trips closer to home. Look for destinations with strong healthcare systems, easy accessibility, and less physical strain. Most importantly, be honest with yourself about your health, your energy levels, and your financial readiness. At the end of the day, longevity isn't just about adding more years, it's about making those years healthy, enjoyable, and stress-free. Travel should enhance your life, not put it at risk. So before you book that next flight, pause and ask, is this trip truly going to add joy, or will it create challenges I could have avoided? That one decision could make all the difference. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share one thing you learned in the comments below and how you'll use it in your life. Your feedback motivates us and helps us keep creating valuable content for you. If you found this video helpful, please hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss future videos. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.